right. I am doing a pick a card here, general reading. Pick a card on love. So, just gonna leave it open to the universe. Ask the universe, what messages do you have for us in regards to love? And let's get started. So card number 1 would be the King of Wands. King of Wands is card number 1. Card number 2, we have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is card number 2. And card number 3, we have the Star card. Card number 3 is a Star card. All right. So we have card number 1, King of Wands. Card number 2, Two of Cups. And card number 3, Star card. Let's go ahead and get started. Get it popping with this King of Wands. Sorry guys, I have done this reading like 4 times. And my camera is acting like a jackass. So instead of being frustrated, I'm just gonna get crunk. So let's get started. King of Wands. Next card we have is the Four of Swords. Next card we have is the Prince of Cups. Next card we have is the Eight of Swords. Next card we have is mental conflict. And last card we have is give your relationship a chance. Work on that partnership. All right. So let's begin with this King of Wands. So the King of Wands has a very charismatic energy. He's a regular guy. He doesn't have to go around bragging and boasting that he's a king. You know, instead of having a scepter in his hand, you see that big ass plank of wood. He's just a chill guy. Like, I think that's how he brings all the girls to the yard, is just because he's just a regular guy. He's not, oh, look at me, I'm the King of Wands, bitches. He's just like, hey, what's up? He takes care of his kingdom. You can tell that by all of the lush greenery around him. He's very earthly. He's very passionate. He's driven, ambitious, jovial. He's the guy that you want at your Sunday dinners. So with this King of Wands, we see here that he is wanting to deliver a message. So this is the Prince of Cups, and this is equivalent to the Knight of Cups. So knights typically are messengers. They deliver messages for us, and the cup suit is about emotions or love, right? So we have a passionate man who is wanting, excuse that glare guys, who is wanting to deliver a message on love, but he's in mental conflict about that. And the reason why is because he's placed himself in a prison, a mental prison that he could step out of at any time. Those swords are not touching him, and his hands aren't even bound. He has his hands tied like that. You see that? His arms are tied up, but I mean, there is nothing keeping him there. He could just reach up and pull all of that shit down, but he doesn't want to. And if you look at that bull behind him with that big raging fire blasting up towards the heavens, and that bull is just chilling. That bull is just like, oh, it's just a fire. It's not like, oh, goddamn, it's a fire. It's like, it's just a fire. It's okay. It's not touching me. It's not threatening me. You know, animals usually give us the first warning about danger. And there's no danger present here because that bull is really the telltale sign that there's just no reason to panic, no reason to be in this prison. Now, if you look at his shirt there, you see that pentacle. My guess is that there are some money problems that this king may be going through, and that's kind of keeping him in this mental conflict. He's unable, because there are 3 swords. If you see these 3 swords over here stabbing the water, and water again is it represents emotions in tarot. So money issues are keeping him bound in his head. Could be. But instead of putting himself in this self-inflicted mental prison, he could free himself and just meditate on it, right? Leave it to a dude to make this all complicated. It's not really that complicated. I don't know if this king wants to move out of this jungle that he's living in and, you know, doesn't know how he's going to come up with the money to do that. Doesn't know if his partner has more money than him. There's something about this guy that, even though he's charismatic and he's driven and he's passionate and he's fun and he's jovial and he's all these great things, right? He can still have insecurities, especially when he meets his match. So in giving this relationship a chance, it's asking whoever's picked card number 1, it's asking you to get out of your head, right? To stop making up all this bullshit that's not even wrong. There's nothing wrong here. There's no danger. You are not in danger, Will Robinson. Like, get your ass up, Mr. Poseidon's son. Get your dolphin, tie him to your chariot, grab your lotus, and get going and move and deliver this message of love, like this passionate message of love, because you're the King of Wands. And if you need to be reminded that you're the motherfucking King of Wands, I'm here to remind you right now, yo, you are the motherfucking King of Wands. This particular deck has meanings on the back, and so this King of Wands is facing his shadow side, and we see that. So he is in his head. He does have insecurities about his self-worth, but it's not real. It's not real, and it's not keeping you from this partnership. You're keeping you from this partnership. That's it. You're keeping you from this partnership. You're the motherfucking King of Wands. You're the motherfucking King of Wands. You are the motherfucking King of Wands. Remember that and get going. Somebody is waiting on your message. That's card number 1. Card number 2, we have 2 of Cups. You chose the 2 of Cups, card number 2. Behind the 2 of Cups, we have the 4 of Cups. We have, oh, here y'all go again, the 8 of Swords. We have, oh, the Ace of Cups. Yeah. We have the solar plexus chakra. Oh, we have engagement. Congratulations. It's a celebration, bitches. Okay, so I love this card. I absolutely love this card. And if you look back here in this particular deck, this fountain back here is actually the Ace of Cups card. So what this is telling me is that these 2 people have done the work to lay the foundation, an emotional foundation, and are taking the necessary steps to grow and evolve and to elevate their union. They started at the bottom, now they're here. Started at the bottom, now they're here. That's all I'm saying. Like, they're doing what they should be doing. They're moving in the direction that they should be moving in. They are not skipping anything, not overlooking anything. They are humbled by the blessing of union and willing to put in the work. Now, here's where it gets a little bit tricky. Somebody in this relationship has placed themselves into a mental prison. In some kind of fear has risen because there's a blockage, right? In this solar plexus chakra, there's a blockage. And instead of placing themselves in this prison, they need to be reassured. Whoever's picked card number 2, they need to be reassured that the foundation was laid properly. You are moving in the right direction. You have your partner's back. Your partner has your back. You guys are there for each other. You're doing this the right way. There is nothing wrong. Started from the bottom, now you're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole fucking team is right here. You're right here. And when you are faced with a mirror, and you have to look at yourself, because in a Two of Cups, this is a sacred union, right? And it's grounded. It's brilliantly grounded. You see all that sacred geometry at the bottom of this Ace of Cups? It is grounded in the flower of life. And now is not the time to be afraid. Now is not the time to kind of break away from this union and just place yourself in the center of some swords that aren't even touching you. You can free yourself. There is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong. Instead of being here, make a new decision to go within and be here. If you look at where this guy is sitting, it's the same color as the solar plexus chakra. So they're aware of this blockage. They're aware of this blockage. And at the top of this guy's scarf, you see he has a crab up there. So that crab is, when crabs are defensive, when they feel threatened, they retreat back into their shell. And this is what this guy is doing. He's retreating back into himself to figure out what needs to be done, moves past this fear, figures out what needs to be done to remove that blockage. And just pop the question, move to the next level. We ain't getting no younger, so we might as well do it. Just saying. So look at this, Ace of Cups, right? Starting from the bottom. Now we here. 2, right? 3. They figured out a blockage in the third step, right? 4, they went within. Dude, come on. I'm just saying. You pick card number 2. Don't be afraid. You are headed in the right direction. You've done everything perfectly. You are moving in divine order, in divine timing. You just need to go within to figure out how to get to this next step. And it may not be engagement. This doesn't necessarily mean engagement, but taking your commitment to the next level, to the next evolutionary stage, to the next paradigm. You're growing. You've gotten too big. You got too big for this one, right? For this paradigm, you got too big, had to move, got too big, had to move, got too big, had to move, got to go back within. Sometimes you take 2 steps back to take 10 forward. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. You pick card number 2, stay the course, man. You got this. I believe in you. Card number 3, star card, last card. Y'all ready? Oh Lord, I done knocked down the camera. Y'all should have seen the second video I did. I knocked it down like 8 times. Okay. And I didn't. Okay. Star card. Sorry guys. It's been a long day. This is the 3rd time I didn't do this video. Star card. Hangman. Oh Lord. King of Swords with his mean ass. 10 of Pentacles. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection here. And base chakra. Okay. So, you pick card number 3. Starting off with the star card. This is a beautiful card. Star card can talk about destiny. It can talk about you being pulled away from the crowd and being recognized, being seen as the star, as just someone who is a healer, cosmic, a teacher, patient, or needing lessons in all of these things. It can talk about destiny. In this particular case, I believe that it's talking about healing, patience, and balance. Healing, patience, and balance. Star card. The reason that I say that is because we have this King of Swords here, and if you look at this King of Swords card at the bottom, he is like above the ground. He's in the stars, literally, right? He is cosmic. He is clear. A lot of people say that the King of Swords is emotionally unavailable. I don't think that. He's just clear. The way that he thinks, you see that sun at the top of his throne, the way that he thinks and the way that he views the world is just different from the way that we do it. And again, he's floating above. He's flying above the world. Yeah, he's not grounded. Listen to me. He is not grounded in anything. He is mentally clear. Swords cards are about mental communication, just conceptual ideas, right? So this guy is not grounded and needs to be grounded. That's where his healing comes in. That's where his balance comes in. If you pick card number 3, you got to get grounded. You got to get grounded. It's great to be in the stars. It's great to be out there, right? It's great to be in left field. I am that person, believe me. But at some point, you've got to put down roots. When I see this card, I automatically look at this card and think of this tree being upside down and this being the root of this relationship. The Pentacles are about stability, especially the Ten of Pentacles. They're about monetary, just monetary things, money, materialistic things. This particular deck, I always see the Ten of Pentacles as stability in a relationship because you have these two people hugging this tree. But I see this tree as being upside down. What is the base chakra? Can anybody answer? Bueller? The base chakra is the root of them all. This is where it starts. You got to put some roots down. That's all it's saying. And so with this King of Swords being who he is and needing to find clarity, right? He's looking down upon the world because, again, he's flying above it. He's looking down on the world and he can see it clearly. And he's just merely trying to find a new way to put these roots down. Because he's sure of this relationship. He's sure of the connection. He's sure of the attraction. He's sure of all those things. But he's got to get out of his head. You chose card number 3. Got to get out of your head. It's time to heal. It's time to put down these roots. Do what you have to do. Take a moment. Take a moment. Just stop. Balance between the dark and the light. See those roots? It's all around you, man. This message is like, I didn't even look at these cards. That's the great thing about this. I didn't look at any of these cards. I just asked for the messages that we needed to hear. And this message is definitely saying, just ground this thing. Get it out of the sky. Get out of your mind. Be brave enough to heal. Heal. See, he has his sword down. You ain't always got to be at war with nobody or yourself. Sometimes you can just chill. Sometimes you can just chill. Get out your head and put them roots down. It's time to heal. If you pick card number 3, it's time to heal. Let's get these roots. Let's get these roots in the soil. So you can have this chemistry. And y'all can do this magic this chick is doing. And if you need lessons on magic, I got you on that too. So I done did all the readings for the 18th umpteenth time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button, share it, subscribe. Let's bring more people into the circle. Leave ideas. Let me know what questions you want me to do tarot readings on. Let me know what questions you want me to answer. A lot of you guys have been following me from my Twitter days, so you know, if you have questions for me specifically, leave those in the comments. I am so excited to be here with you guys, and thank you guys for being here with me. Have a good one. Bye.